Good evening, lovely people. Well, I hope everybody has had a come on, Charlie. Has had a good day. Me personally, it's been shockingly bad. Like, oh, you know, every minute today just felt like a hour. You know, I finally started getting some news about what to expect on the 3rd when I go court. So the woman dealing with my case phones me and says, Dean needs to get you in ASAP. I was like, yeah, I was told that, like 2 weeks ago when I got arrested. She said, because there's way over. Now maybe some people might be able to shed some light on this and help me out, because it's not something I do very often. But they've got way over 100 pieces of paper of evidence to push forward on this case for possession with intent to supply. Now, I said to her, like, sort of, what am I looking at? Do you think what's the out? She goes, well, I need to get you in to go through some of this with me to understand, but I just think that because when the woman that the prosecutor in court, I think she must have just been standing in, or she was quite new, because she seemed quite nervous when she was talking, and she said that my charge was for 2 grams of of cocaine and 0.09 of heroin, and they've got way over apparently 100 pieces of paper, sheets of evidence to provide the court and to keep pushing for possession with intent to supply. Now, to be honest, people, my mental health has gone through the roof, and I know people say, you do the crime, you do the time. I get that. I'm fully aware of that. But I got arrested for that in 2000 and September 21. And then only now, obviously dealing with this case. Now, even my solicitor is making me feel overly anxious for the fact of just saying the word 100, over 100 sheets of evidence. Now, is that something that now that they've got, when they've got into my phone, that they've gone back into, I don't know, my iCloud and seen things that I've been involved in, over the years? Is that, because to be honest, I'm not being, how can you get over 100 pieces of evidence for such a small quantity of drugs? Okay, they're Class A drugs, but so if anybody can please, and I genuinely mean that, please shed some light, just to give me a heads up for maybe somebody that's just into jail, and or even just a court, that can just say to me, like, yeah, don't worry, 100 sounds a lot, but it's nothing to worry about, or is it how I'm thinking and how everybody's making me feel that I talk to that like 100 sheets or plus, 100 or more pieces of evidence. Charlie, come on. Like, what, you know, it's really fucking with my head. I'm not gonna lie, you know. You know, I'm not, you know, the worst that can happen obviously is that I go to jail. I understand that, you know, and I'm not being funny with my upbringing, you know, going to boarding school from the age of 11 till I was 16, nearly 17, and then joining the army. You know, from the age of 17, I was already in basic training for like 8-9 years of army. You know, being away operational tours. I'm not. Jail is not something that I'm frightened of. I don't want to go. You know, that's not the point. I just this whole, you know, 100 pages plus is fucking, it's driving me insane. Like, I'm going round and round in my head, and obviously I suffer bad with PTSD anyway, and I've recently as well been diagnosed with ADHD. Even though I had it as a child, I didn't realise, I know it sounds silly, but I didn't realise ADHD was something that continued into your adult life. And I don't mean to sound stupid when I say that, but I genuinely thought ADHD was something that just, you know, you get as or have as a child, you know. But anyway, I'd really appreciate some heads up, you know, you know, if you know, I'm going obviously on that, and that's another thing I was going to say, that I've only just found out now that apparently I'm going to court on the 3rd just for an appeal, Charlie, enough. What are you doing? What are you going mad for? What are you doing? Oh, it's a cat. It's alright, baby, come on. Come on. Sorry, let the cat go, come on. Sorry. What am I mad for? Oh, come on. So yeah, I'd really appreciate a little heads up. I knew you was going to do that. Sorry, people. It's just the cat's just on the runner, and Charlie thinks that it's playtime. You know, she doesn't pull my arm out of its socket, I'll never know. But yeah, yeah. So the 3rd, I've just found out, is not sentencing. It's just a plea. Sorry, that's the word. And if I go guilty, then they'll tell me, they'll, I guess, send me away till they decide on evidence what to sentence me with, you know, whether it be, you know, jail or not jail.